Film releasing shortly. Halala, a curse. When you have a monster opposing you, challenging you and making you scared, you try to fight. You always know that your only chance to survival is the fight. The importance of winning or losing may fade with time, but you at least try. But what happens when you don't recognize your monster? When you don't know what to fight for or who to fight with, you start ignoring the monster. You let it in your house, you play with it, respect it and make a bed for it. The fate difference makes you forget his true identity, and that is when you start loving that monster. The youth today is blessed with various ways of communication, of knowledge and growth. They resent to shut their eyes upon the monsters their ancestors befriended, so they take steps. Creativity and courage has never been easy for them, and thus they use them in fighting with social vendettas, in fighting with discrimination based on class, creed, sexuality, color, language and everything else that makes up an individual. They see the monster for what he is and bring him to peace with pens, music and cameras. A group of such individuals came together about 6 months ago and chose to fight the curse of Halala. Inscribed in culture, Halala nikah has been widely accepted by almost half of the Indian subcontinent. Started with the aim of giving equal rights to a divorced woman, this tradition became corrupted over the time. The tradition, which once gave women a fair play in choosing her husband, is now being falsely used by men and women to satisfy their greed or lust. Starring a revolutionary young actor Joy Sengupta, beautiful Samidha, and talented Mehboob Khan, this movie is made with a hope of bringing light towards victims who have been sabotaged by this cultural tradition. This movie aims to remind the voiceless victims that the first step towards justice is a voice. The actors of this movie are determined to fight the social structures that sidelines one caste, creed or gender. Joy Sengupta and Samidha decided to be a part of this movie only after looking at the perspective of touching over 1 million people through their art. The producer, not just invested in this movie but took active participation because she saw a vision of uplifting marginalized women and providing the equality that Halala rips them off of. Being a woman herself, she sympathized with these women who were constantly fighting for their honor and respect. Pranjal Singh, an inspiring young director, has already taken a big turn in his career by making social documentaries like Raise Your Voice, Jai Hind, Zindagi Ek Lamha and Umeedan. By making this movie, he has highly spoken against the curse of Halala and has dubbed the local beliefs about it. The main challenge that Pranjal said he faced was making a film that could touch maximum people, while acquainting them with this evil practice, and also lay a special focus on projecting the true meaning and effects of this social practice. In the course of 4 months of making this movie, Pranjal has put his heart and soul to fight this system with his best friend, his camera. Depicting the life of a common woman stuck in the patriarchal system, this movie bluntly shows the predicaments of a Muslim woman. The entire team of the movie believes that Halala is a serious matter of concern and the classes that are unaware of this practice should become acquainted with it. Mr. Rajiv Ranjan Chaubey, whom Pranjal refers to as Guruji, has been a mentor and a guide while making this movie. It would have been impossible to make this movie if he had not been a constant support, says Pranjal. Guruji, as Pranjal says, always believed in delivering the true meaning of the social topic first before making people understand its ill effects. Like the light leads lost warriors towards success, Rajiv Ranjan Chaubey lead the entire team of Halala towards completion. In an interview, Pranjal said that the movie is fictional and has no direct relation to any particular person. This movie will entirely focus on making people understand the true meaning of Halala by focusing on the section of society that is victimized by this curse.